Miss Trejo, Miss Trejo, do you hear anything what it say?
It's Trevejo. And no, I honestly don't know. Your guess is as good as mine.
And that is why we need the guess. Because without it, you are the accomplice. If you no cooperate, we arresting you for resistant information.
Arrest me for resisting information? What could I possibly be hiding as a grieving loved one? Amor, what's wrong with you? It's your birthday. Why aren't you celebrating? They're playing old school reggaeton. Come on. Babe, come on. This isn't like you. I mean, you're 18 years old. Why aren't you living it up today?
Because I can live it up. It's not all rainbow and sunshine, Serena. Leave me alone, please. Go, go.
Danny, Danny, please, just tell me what I can do to help you, okay? To make you feel better. We've had 10 fights on the way here. Please, anything I can do for you. I have the right to remain silent, officer. I don't have to tell you anything. But since I said before, I'm a grieving loved one. I'll tell you. The last time I saw Danny was at Yasmin Lee's party. And him and I did not talk for the rest of the night. But even though I'm grieving with the fact that it was the last chance I saw him, I think I know 3 possible suspects that could have killed the love of my life. Because I am not an accomplice or an asset as I mourn his death.
Okay, Selena, we believed you, so who do you think did it?
If you let me in, I have connections to all the suspects. And I can get information faster than you can. There's 3. Number 1, my personal bet. She held the party with underage drinking, and she's had a thing for Danny for the longest time. But he never reciprocated that. You know how crazy girls get when you don't love them back. I wouldn't even call it a relationship, more like an obsession. The second culprit, Victoria Diaz, now, she never had a thing for him, but they had an intense rivalry ever since Victoria could walk. Danny was kind of mean to her. They go or went to church together and were cousins that never saw eye to eye. Kind of like a siblings, that can't manage to get along. And then there was Elijah West, his best friend. Last time I've checked, they haven't spoken for months over a huge argument they had. But I don't know what.
I like you think, Miss Trejo. We'll have you present this interrogation. If you get them to anything confess or give you reliable details, then the policeman department will reward you $5,000 for your hard work, no question asked.
Thank you. Let's get my Danny justice.
Thank you, Miss Lee, for presenting yourself under oath. In the order to lead into the investigation, let's ask the hard question first. Where were you the night of Danny Columbus' death?
I was hosting my party that he attended for the end of the year.
You have the recollection of how long he was there for.
I don't know that, sir. He was there for maybe an hour or so.
But for the time he was present, do you have any interaction with him?
Yes, I did kiss Danny for a bit, but nothing beyond that or anything bad happened.
Including the misjudgment of the action. Did Danny Sander left because of the kiss?
Yes. Serena had caught us on my patio.
You're damn right I did.
Miss Trejo, Miss Lee, why infidelity is already a bad thing? You stated that he left as soon as you two.
Yes, and I tried to contact him, but nothing. He never came back to the party, and I'm not sure if he left with Serena or not. But I was not present in his last few moments, I swear.
This is not making any sense. He used her. I mean, she wasn't the last person to be with him. Then it had to be Victoria.
I didn't have anything to do with that. I wasn't even there that night of the party. Even if I were there, if you thought I killed him, would you think it's because of a stupid rivalry? Because he liked to be mean to me? That was ages old. And yes, he was, a little mean to me, so that could have been a motive to kill him, but I don't kill people. I would never do that.
I saw a different story at the Dinwiddie Fair.
Oh, you mean the one where you almost slapped me because I told you that Danny's gonna make you his little trophy wife?
Danny would never make me his trophy wife. He loved me.
Whatever you want to believe. Officer, I am so sorry to waste your time, but under full oath, I was not present at the party that night, nor in the moments of Danny's death. Because, believe it or not, I miss Danny.
Let's just bring in the last guy in. Okay, let's get straight to this point. Were you present in the moment of the Danny death, and are you liable? We cannot lie under oath as it is a violation.
Yes, I was there at the party that night that Yasmin threw for Danny's birthday party, but we didn't speak the whole night, and I regret doing that because we could have. But we didn't. We could have fixed our broken relationship, or maybe it was best to accept that he wasn't a real friend. I can tell you this though, Danny Colombio never existed. He faked around everybody, including me. But that night in particular, it was something about him, like he was pleading with himself. He knew what was coming to him. And that is the ironic part about it. He left with a woman with blue hair, and then next thing you know, he was dead.
He didn't leave me for another woman, and he was never fake.
Oh, yes, he did. And yes, he was. But it's never worth acting out on anger to the misfortune of your grief, Serena. It's better to heal and love yourself after getting rid of that thing that was holding you back. I miss Danny so much. But he wasn't a saint. He didn't give a crap about anyone, no matter how much they loved him. It's hard when you accept it at first, but then it gets easier when you realize that it was his problem, not yours.
Hey, Selena, aquí traje tu bebida favorita, leche de almendra. Ahora me amas.
I'm not a dumbass, Danny. You can't even keep up with your own lies anymore. Your words are getting out of shape.
Okay. Hey, I get if you're upset, but I'm not Aliyah Serena. Of course, you're the most beautiful girl I've ever met. Your friendship, you're constantly sticking my side, make me feel safe. Okay. Hey, I get if you're upset, but I'm not Aliyah Serena. Of course, you're the most beautiful girl I've ever met. Your friendship, you constantly sticking my side, make me feel safe.
My friendship? My friendship makes you feel safe? Do the lies give you comfort at night, Danny? Do you sleep well at night, Danny? Knowing that you gave me something that you hurt me? Or while you get with all the girls in the world, as many as you want, you drag my heart along and make me look like I'm a lost puppy that can't live without you?
Serena, this is not what you think. It is. What you and me have is nothing serious. I do not love you in that way. I'm sorry I didn't make that clear, but it's awkward just telling your best friend that I never wanted to lose you. I just wanted to be that person who you could have that everything with me attention.
No strings attached? No strings attached. When you're a narcissist that used me and claimed me to his own damn family only to make me feel crazy for claiming you? I don't know where you're going with this, but I had nothing to do with his death that night.
Never said you did. Why are you on the offensive now? Are you hiding something?
What did you call me?
I called you a narcissist.
Soy un hombre libre. Yo puedo hacer lo que yo quiera. Yo no tengo que depender de ti ni de ninguna mujer. But the truth is, I don't love you.
Sometimes that person that we love doesn't love us back. But taking matters into our own hands in the name of anger does not solve anything. I killed him, didn't I? I'm a monster, aren't I?
You're not a monster. You're just a victim of circumstance. But that doesn't mean you're not gonna pay for what you did, Serena.